guys, welcome back. I hope all is well and everyone's having a great day. Today I want to share with you two pencil sets. This is the Newcastle Arts Pasteltint pencils, and this is the Pastelowe pencils. On Friday, I put out a video reviewing and swatching these Newcastle Arts Pasteltint pencils. I received over 25 comments asking me to compare the Castle Arts Pasteltint pencils and the Pastelowe pencils. I have probably 5 or 6 different sets of pastel colored pencils, but today we're only going to compare these two. But we will take a look at the other sets and, just look through them. But maybe tomorrow I will share with you guys my comparison of all the pastel pencils. The Castle Arts are really nice pencils. I really like these pencils. It is a wax pencil. And of course, they are smoother than your normal pencil because they have so much white. Each pencil has so much white to mute the tone. These pencils are awesome. I like them. And I got the question so many times, do you like them better than the Pastelowe? And how do they compare to the Pastelowe set? First of all, the Pastelowe set is cheaper than this Castle Art set. Even with the shipping from, I think it's Poland. Even with the shipping from Poland, the Pastelowe set is still cheaper than the Castle Art set. And there's a, this is a set in a 10. And I'm really happy I purchased the set in the 10 and not the one in the case, because I had several people telling me they bought the set in the case and the case is basically falling apart and raveling really bad. So I'm glad I bought these, and it said 50 plus in a description for the case set, and there's still only 48 pencils. So I'm happy I waited to buy a different case. I didn't want the black case because I want all of my cases in my pencil collection to be bright colors, flowers, just different patterns. And that's my reason for not buying the set in the case. Happy I didn't. Guys, let's take a look at these two different pencils. The Pastelowes, of course, are in their respected case. Let me grab my swatch book. And we're going to take a look at the swatches for, I'm going to bring you down. I'm going to move you in a frame in just a second. We're going to take a look at the Pastelowe swatch, excuse me, in the Castle Art swatch. These two here, I'll move you down so you can get a really good look. Excuse me. The Pastelowe swatch is beautiful, nice colors. You get some brighter colors in with it, so it's really nice. And okay, where is my Castle Arts? Just bear with me. I'm getting there. And this is the Castle Arts. Beautiful colors. A lot of similar colors, but you have probably 10 to 12 different colors in this set than the Pastelowe set. The Pastelowe set, you get 50 pencils, and the Castle Arts, you get 48, which is cool. And what I noticed about both sets, you get the two grays, and the two grays are almost really the same color. But you have about 10 to 12 pencils that, you know, that are, I would consider new colors. But they're both beautiful sets of pencils. And I just want to show you a couple of other pastel sets that I have swatched. There's maybe two sets that I have not swatched yet. This is the Marco Square. I'm going to bring you up so you can see. This is the Marco Square set that I swatched yesterday. If you want to check out that video, please check it out. I swatched two sets of pastel pencils yesterday. I want to just keep going in the theme of the pastels. And I will be doing things with pastels, color pencils, probably all week. But this is the Marco. The colors are a little bit brighter than the Pastelowe and then over the Castle Arts. But to me, the Castle Arts and the Marco, the colors are the same, almost the same. Okay, this second row here, these two, this is the set that I swatched yesterday. This is the Indra Pastel 36. These pencils are on sale for $20 on Amazon. The link will be below. And they're nice pencils. I have no problem with them. I also have Marco Chroma Manga pencils, which I have not swatched. We will probably go ahead and swatch those out later today so I can go ahead and share those with you, and I can have all these pastel pencils swatched out for you. So look forward to that video. This is the set of the Marco Chroma mangas. I will swatch these out today, and I will share that swatching with you guys so we can check them out. And the Marco Chroma manga is a set of 24. So what I'll do is I will swatch them. I know I have this labeled Oli. I will remove this and I will swatch the Marco Chroma manga. So we'll have both Marco pastel sets right on side of each other. And I think that's that way we can get an idea. Are these two pencils the same set, just different shape? So we're gonna do that today. All right, that's the Marco Chroma manga. This is, I have all these cases here. This is the Holbeins. I'll move you up. This is the Holbeins. And the Holbeins, the pastel set, starts here. Beautiful pencils. I love them. I am definitely used to using these pencils, so they work for me. But Holbein is a totally different pencil from any other pencil if you've ever used them. Look at these beautiful colors. And then you have more colors here. Lots of greens. These three greens here almost look the same, but they're all different once you put them on paper. And the pencils here are just extras. So that is the Holbeins. Beautiful pencils. Love them. Absolutely. All right, next we have, I've showed you the swatch of the Pastelowes, but this is the actual Pastelowe pencils here. Just beautiful. Beautiful pencils. I love the thickness of the barrel. Beautiful. The next set I'm going to show you is the Indra. I swatched these yesterday on camera. Check that video out. Nice pencils. The only thing that I have against these pencils is the size of the pencil. It is a very thin pencil. It is a square shaped pencil, and there's no name, there's no number, but you know, they are beautiful. Nice pencils, a little bit harder than I am used to, being that I'm a wax pencil girl, but hey, we all have to get used to things. All right, my next set is the Black Widows. And all of the set, the Monarch set, it's not all pastels, but it has a lot of pastels in that set. I love Black Widow pencils. They are wax-based pencils, which is definitely my thing. Beautiful pastel colors. Beautiful pencils. And I just wanted you to, you know, to take a quick look at different pastel sets. All right, so let's look at some swatches of these pencils. Let's look at the Black Widow swatches. Oh, I have not, did I swatch out? I thought I swatched out my Black Widows. I did. All right, this is the swatches of the Monarch set. This is the basically all of the pastels with a few mixed in here, but nice. There's not a large color range as far as pastels, but definitely have a lot of pastels in the set, which is nice. Let's take a look at the Holbeins. And they are all mixed in together, so you don't get just the pastels. But the Holbein pencils are very nice, very bright, vibrant, just a nice pencil. And in this Holbein set, what I like is you get so many shades of pinks and purples. You get a ton of blues. You get a nice amount of grays, which I love the grays. I did not swatch out my white pencils, but I love those Holbein whites. You get your reds, yellows, and oranges. The browns are lacking in this set. You have some here, but to me, the browns are definitely lacking in the Holbein set. You get a million greens. Your greens start here, and it's this whole page. You get a ton of greens in the Holbein set. All right, guys, I just wanted to, you know, to share with you all of those different pencil sets. All right, so we're going to now compare and do some side-by-side swatching of the Castle Arts and the Pastelows, because that's what we're here for, right? Sorry about that noise. All right, I'm gonna put my pencils there, and I'm gonna move you down some and back. All right. And I'm sorry about the noise. They are building a house right across the street. And this is the Pastelowe. And we'll put the Castle Arts here. All right. And what I also wanted to share with you, let's take out, let me find some similar colors. I think this is closer. Yeah. All right. This is the Castle Arts. You have the name in the addition of the pencil, which is Pasteltint. You have the name and you have the number, which is awesome. And this is the Pastelowe pencil. No name, no number, which is okay because it's not like you have a lot of pencils that you would have to come up with your numbering system for. It's only 50 pencils, so no problem there. The Castle Arts have the silver ring, so just keep that in mind if you can't see a name. But the Castle Art pencil is a little bit thinner than the Pastelowe. These two pencils are very similar in color. And let's find, let's see. I'm gonna just take this peach and I want to show you, let's compare the original Castle Arts to the new pencil. Look about the same. The only difference is the original Castle Arts have a black barrel, and that's about it. The original Castle Arts is also written in silver on the pencil. But other than that, I'll sit them here side by side. Other than that, they look pretty much the same. Is the formula different? We are about to check that out because we're gonna swatch out these three pencils. We're gonna swatch out a few. And yes, I'm bringing in the original Castle Arts just to see if the new pencil and the old pencil, are they the same formula? Which this pastel pencil, it's gonna definitely be different because it's a pastel. It has more white in it. It's gonna be a smoother pencil. So guys, let's check it out. I'm gonna sharpen my original. All right, let's go. And we will put the original here. Yes, my handwriting is horrible. All right, here we go. So we're gonna start with the Pastelowe first, which is here. The Pastelowe is a nice pencil. For my liking, it's a little hard because I am a Prisma girl. I am just used to, and I always gravitate towards my Prismas. So I'm just used to a softer pencil. To me, the Pastelows are definitely a layering pencil, in my opinion. Okay, that's the Pastelowe. Let's try the new Castle Arts. And this color is Amaryllis. Okay. Already, you get your pigment saturation immediately. And I'm using the same pressure. Is it a lot different from the Pastelowe? Yes and no. You get more, it's less effort with this Castle Arts. Less effort. Let's see. Let's go back to the Pastelowe. Definitely scratchy. Not a bad scratchy, but you don't get that with the Castle Arts. Let's try this one again. Definitely less scratchy. You would have to put in less work. You should not have wrist pain with these Castle Arts. Now let's try the original Castle Arts. It's going to be a different color. Less scratchy than the Pastelowe, but it's not as smooth as the original. And like I said, like the new, but like I said before, the pastel pencil is going to be a lot smoother because of that pastel formula, but still nice. I'm not a big fan of the Castle Art pencils, but they are not horrible pencils at all. Definitely less scratchy than the Pastelowe. Out of the three, the Pastelowe is more scratchy. Let's see how they erase. And we're gonna, okay, the Pastelows erase nice. Okay, out of the three, the Pastelows erase very well. The Castle Art Original, they erase, you wouldn't have any problem, but the new Castle Arts erase better. And I also did the water test, but it's on the my video when I reviewed the new Castle Arts. So check that video out. I will put the link below. All right, now let's do a side-by-side comparison of a few colors. We are not going to do the original Castle Arts. I'm going to put those away. I just wanted to check the formula of them to see if they were the same. It is definitely not the same formula as the new Castle Arts. All right, let's see. Let me get the Pastelows out. Look at this. I just wish that the new Pastelows were. Okay, we'll do this one. So we'll swatch these two. Let's swatch this yellow. It's beautiful. I'll do these two. Let's do one of the browns. Let's do an orange. And I just want to show you the side-by-side comparison with these pencils. Let's do a blue. And it's very easy. I'm picking up my Pastelowe pencil. I'm going to the Castle Arts, and it's just so easy to match the color like really, really fast. Okay, we'll do this green. Like you immediately go to the color. Take that one. Or this one. This one. All right, we have a green, and we're going to look at these two grays. I want to look at the two grays. Where are my two grays? Okay. All right. So we're gonna, let me move you guys in frame. And we have the Pastelowe. And we have the Castle Arts. All right. We're going to start with the greens first. Well, we'll go light to dark. Okay, we're going to start with these two yellows. This is saffron yellow in the Castle Arts. And this is the color in the Pastelowe. So let's get started. We will do the Pastelowe first. The Pastelowe, like I said before, is a nice pencil. It's just a lot different from the Castle Arts. All right, now let's do the Castle Arts. Let's do the orange, cut 2 shades of orange. This is Petunia Pink, even though it is orange. And we have the Pastelowe. Beautiful. And now our Castle Arts. I'm thinking you could probably pull off the same thing with both sets, you know, with either set. Your Castle Arts definitely have about 9 to 10 colors that that's not in the same spectrum as the Pastelowe pencils. The Pastelowe pencils versus the Holbeins, as far as color, you can match it's 250 sets. You can basically match color for color with those 2 pencil sets. And these 2 sets are they are looking the same. But, there's some difference with this Castle Arts set. Let's do our blue. And it's crazy that the new Castle Arts looks so much like the Pastelows. It's like they made them look like the Pastelowe pencils. The Pastelowe pencils, they have been very popular in the coloring community. So I can kind of understand, why they would want to make, the pencils look like the other pencils. But the pencils are sold out on the Castle Art website. Okay, let's go to our purple. And by the end of this video, I will let you know which set I prefer. One good thing about both sets is the debris. As you can see, I have not had to brush off my page. I'm using probably medium pressure. And there's very little debris with both of these pencils. So that's a plus with both sets. Okay, this is my Pastelowe. Pretty pink. And our pink, which is Amaryllis, which is the color we had before, which is a beautiful color. Now off to our grays. This is my Pastelowe gray. I just thought it was funny that they both put 2 grays in each. This is the lighter color gray. And this is the Castle Arts gray. It is peach rose. The colors definitely, the color names definitely do not match the pencils. Definitely not. And as you can see, they are basically the same color. All right, we're gonna do our swatch our 2 dark grays, or darker grays. It's like a warm and a cool color. The 2. All right, and let's go to our all right, last but not least, we're going to swatch our 2 browns, which are I would say these are very nice skin tones. All right, this is our Pastelowe, our first one. And now we'll swatch our Castle Arts. And it's so crazy, guys, because side by side, you could barely tell a difference between the 9 pencils, the 9 different sets that I've swatched. Okay, let me move all of these pencils out of the way. Sorry about that. And we're gonna take a look. Move you up a smidge. Okay, the first row at the top is the Pastelowe pencils. This here is the Castle Arts. You really can't tell a difference side by side. If I put if I had my hand over the names, anyone would say that these 2 pencils, this is the same swatch. They look that much alike. And you can see here, they look, they look the same. It looked like the same. It's like I just swatched the same pencils over. I like both of them. I just feel like after swatching side by side, I just feel like the Castle Arts, you're going to work less. You may have to do a little bit more layering with the Pastelowe It is a tiny bit scratchy. Castle Art is very smooth. You get your pigment saturation almost immediately. As you see here, I had to do a couple of layers with my Pastelo pencils, but for the price, maybe, if I'm on a budget, but if I were you and I'm on a budget, which one would I buy? Honest answer, I would just save the money and buy both of them. Because the new Castle Arts have at least 9 to 10 colors that you're not going to get in the Pastelowe set. And what I plan on doing, it's going to take me days, but I want to swatch out all of my pastel pencils side by side. And I have enough swatch charts to do that. And that's something that I'm going to do for you guys, just so we can see what type of colors we have, like the difference between every single set. And how many sets do I have? I have the Pastelos, the Holbeins, the Indras, Marco Square, Marco Chroma, Black Widow, Indra. So I have 6 to 7 sets that I can do that with. So it should answer a lot of the questions that right now that I'm having, because I have a lot of questions as far as these pastel sets. Overall, my question is, if I could purchase just one set or 2 sets to save money and not go purchase like I did and buy 6 or 7 sets, because there's only one set of pastel pencils that's on the market that I don't own. And that's the Brute Funner set. Brute Funner have a set of pastels. I don't have that set, but I think I'm going to definitely, I have to get it from Amazon UK, I think, or maybe AliExpress. I'm definitely going to order that set today. And I'm going to wait until I get that set, and we're going to swatch and take a look at all of these pencils collectively, because that would be every set of pastel pencils on the market. I'll also have that Ollie set. That is another set of pastel pencils. It is a very budget-friendly pencil. It's probably my least favorite of them all, but it's a pastel set. Overall, what set would I buy? If I only had the funds to buy one set, I would buy the Castle Arts. Just because I wouldn't get the wrist cramps and the hand cramps, because I wouldn't have to layer and layer and layer to get the color that I easily got with the Castle Arts. I just like the pencil. I just like the Castle Art pencil. It's my type of creaminess. It's not as soft as a Prisma. Don't compare. But by me being an oil pencil girl, I like the Castle Arts. Now, the packaging on the Pastelowes and, the website states that it is a wax pencil. In my opinion, it performs more like more of an oil pencil, in my opinion. But I'm going to be doing lots of tests this week with these pastel pencil collections. So I hope this answered your question. How do they compare to the Castle Arts and the Pastelowes? Similar colors. But overall, especially if you have Holbeins, because to me, Pastelowe is just like a cheap set of Holbeins. If you have Holbeins, buy Castle Arts, because you're going to have those colors that Pastelowe and Holbein don't have. So if you got the Holbeins, if you have that 50 set of pastels, if you have the full set, buy the Castle Arts. Either way it go, I would buy the Castle Arts. If you have the funds, buy both of them, because the Holbeins are expensive, and some days you may not just want to use your super expensive pencils because you may be using some cheaper paper, not so great paper, and you could just use your Pastelowe pencils instead of using those almost $5 each Holbeins. Guys, if you have any questions, please comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see as far as pastel pencils. I have all the sets but one. So let me know what you want to see. And today I will get that last set ordered. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Let's debate about it. Let's go at it. Guys, I thank you so much for watching, and I thank all you guys for asking the questions. How do they compare to each other? I appreciate that. I appreciate all of the comments. I appreciate all of your support, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.